everyone, my name is Zuckert and welcome back to my channel. Today we are continuing the Pokepath series. We just defeated Entei, so we're a little happy with ourselves. As you see, we have a lot of money in the bank today. A little bit more than I'd like, but when you accidentally farm a little bit too long, four and a half hours, I did not think I'd get 55 mil in 4.5 hours, okay? Listen, I tried. All right, look, we got to spend some money today. So get a snack, get some popcorn, whatever you're doing. Let's have some fun, and I hope you enjoyed the little Pokemon in the background. Okay, so first off, we don't have a team set up yet, so let's go ahead and see what the layout of this is like. So there's no tall grass here. 4 mountain spots, 4 river spots, 4 field spots. No, is that tall grass? I'm not entirely sure. I feel like that is tall grass, and I'm not reading that right. Okay, but first, let's get some team together. I want to get some team together before we do any leveling. So we're going to get the boys out. Now, I do have to say, I'm pretty sure he got nerfed. Okay? Don't quote me now, but I am like pretty sure he got nerfed right after my last video went out. Where do you guys even come from anyways? Do you guys come from here? Hold up. I'm going to lose all my lives real quick, but I need to figure out where they're coming from. Where would be the best opportunity? So let's see how much you still do from this distance. 7K, huh? I don't know. Okay, well, you know what? In the meantime, while we lose all our hearts, let's get some Pokemon out here. I think I should feel that we should put some of the Pokemon out here we have and haven't used before, because I kind of want to use some of the new ones. So right now, I'm going to take a couple out here that I think, you know, are going to be our shining stars, you know, our golden gooses. Let's see, where's sort by level? Alphabet by level. How did I pass that? I'm sorry, what? I passed that. Okay, look, I need to retire you. I'm trying to lose my hearts, not continue. All right, so our goal today is to try some of the new roster. I'm not going to keep you long in this because I know not everyone wants to watch me do intro and money spending for 20 minutes. So I'm just going to pick a random set of Pokemon and we're going to work from there. We unlocked that 10th slot last video, which is absolutely fantastic. It's going to give us the opportunity to also go back on the previous maps where we got stuck. Now, I'm going to pick, you know what? I'm just going to pick a couple Pokemon that are level 1. I really want to figure out what's going on with the Fossil Gang. Let's see, is there any way to sort them by water, mountain, power, recharge, range, in-team? No. The answer to that is no. But you know what? Let's just pick you, and then we're going to get 3 new ones. I want you, and... Let's put Excadrill in there. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Alright, so I chose a couple new Pokemon and a couple old Pokemon, and we're going to work with the new roster. I have 55 million. I'm just going to level you all the way up and have fun with you today. So let's see. So after recovering a heart, this Pokemon's holding this item will have its recharge speed reduced by 50%. No. Wait. Yes. Okay, so we're working with the new roster today. I'm trying some old Pokemon, new Pokemon, and kind of just mixing it up. We got 55 million to spend and nothing else to buy. I mean, obviously the stuff for $1 billion, that's a little bit hard. Let's not get ahead of ourselves now. But for the Pokemon that we have out here, these new Pokemon, I definitely say the first thing to do is to max them out and also figure out what they're good with. So attacks have a small chance of restoring 1 heart. It has a range of 130 with a 900 power. Honestly, not a bad investment. I don't know what your condition is for doing a new heart, but we'll figure it out together. Ooh, wait. Ampharos and Torkoal. You two I feel like would be a good combo. You right here with that big boom, 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 I feel like we'll get a lot of things stuck about right here. And then... Wait. Can I... Any chance you reach? No, I don't think that reaches. Does it reach? Ampharos, how big is your ability? Okay, wait. What if I put you right here, right? You right here. I'm not cooking. I'm trying to figure out some way to put Excadrill right here, and I'm not figuring out a way to put Excadrill right there. All right, we're gonna set you right there. Maybe, you know what? Maybe put him on the mountain. I feel like, yeah, okay, yeah. You three right here, I feel like is a good shout. And then maybe you cover the entrance right here. Omastar, you're covered. Yeah, you cover on the way out. Raichu. I feel like we gotta have the big boys over here. Wait, what? What? Oh my goodness. What have I done? What have I done? See, there's so many things I want to do, but yeah, you know what? I'm not. This is a challenge. Just by picking new people. Okay. What space do we need to utilize? Honestly, a grass or a mountain Pokemon. So we need who could have good range. Let's just go range and pick someone. Noibat. Let's just put you out there. You know what? Level you up. And let's see how you perform. Why do I feel like? Okay, so there's a lot of Pokemon that only have, you know, certain items that can be used by certain distances. Where'd you go? Yes, add you. Noivern. I hope I Whoa! Whoa! What do you do again? Let me read you. Each attack on the same target causes additional damage. So would it be good to set you to high HP? I feel like that would make sense, right? Okay, let's have fun. We can monitor the DPS and wait, what if I just shot you like that? Yeah. Honestly, that works. I feel like I could rotate you, honestly. Or yeah, I feel like I should swap you guys. So put you like right here and put Raichu right here. I don't even have Ditto out on the field. What am I doing? This is how you know. Okay, look, I've been editing a lot. There's this video I'm working on. If you guys have any interest in the future, it is Pokemon related, and I have about. Oh wait, auto. Well, I talk because you know I'm trying to play the game. Oh my goodness. Can any of you you can go on mountain. Okay. Secondly, I need to turn the volume up because I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, there we go. Well, while we monitor the damage for a little bit, I'm going to put it down on half of one speed, half rocket ship speed. Honestly, I feel like they should change that to a Pokeball. Alright, so let's chat. I'm working on this new video. It's a video that I've spoken about a bit. It's ChatGPT plays Pokemon Soul Silver, and I'm really far into it. No, I'm talking about the editing stage. I have like about 60-ish hours. In comparison to what I put into this video, these videos only take about 3 to 4 hours with a thumbnail. I'm at about 60 hours right now into the ChatGPT one, and it's still not finished. It's good. Listen, it is cinema. And all I'm asking on it is 15 likes, okay? Because I know that if you're watching this right now and you're a Pokemon guru, hello. But this movie is also... I'm going to say movie. This video is also to try to keep some of you here. Because, you know, I got to show my appreciation somehow. So I figured, why not make a super high quality video? And that's exactly what I'm doing. I might, depending on how I'm feeling, I might put a snippet of some of it in here. Well, I'm still working on it. I don't know. Hello everyone, my name is Zukarud and I am your narrator for today. Welcome to ChatGPT Plays Pokemon Soul Silver. To go ahead and get started, I'm going to go ahead and consult ChatGPT. You know, I gotta say, some of the funny things sometimes about, you know, when you're sitting here talking to a camera is sometimes you like to ask yourself to do things And it's really funny because it's like you volunteer your future self to do things, knowing that your future self probably isn't going to want to do it. Like, sometimes I'll be filming these videos, and I'll be like, hey, me, could you do this, 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 and this? And it's like, it's directly in the middle of the video, and editing me really kind of sometimes like doesn't want to do it, because what I ask for sometimes, I'm saying what they ask for as if I'm not the person asking for it. What I ask for sometimes is completely insane. Is that I asked myself to make a Pokemon animation once, and after about 4 hours, I just asked myself, why did I tell myself to do this? All right, I'm sorry. Enough rant about me. Enough rant. So let's keep track of what's going on here. As of right now, it's going pretty good. Honestly, the Paras is getting taken down. I haven't seen any armor enemies, so I might... I spoke that into existence. That's kind of funny. I really kind of want... The only Pokemon today I want to shine is Excadrill. Now, someone said my placement of my Lyrock last video was pretty bad. To that person, I totally agree with you. I definitely could have utilized that better, but I was just trying out a new Pokemon. I saw that. He was like, yeah, your Lyrock's placed in the wrong spot, so it's not actually hitting. I didn't catch that until he tagged it. So that was a funny watch to catch after the fact. Also, so Coca-Cola in Japan has something called Coca-Cola Plus, right? Okay, and it's not an energy drink, it's a fitness weight loss drink. Like, it makes you poop. I'm not even joking. Like, as weird as that sounds, if you ever have the honor of coming to Japan, if you're gonna eat a super hefty meal, have Coca-Cola Plus with it. So Paras and Beedrill are the only Pokemon we're facing so far, and we're still on the low level, so honestly, it's kind of nice. Although I should max you guys out. You know, I'm not being fair to the rest of the Pokemon if I don't max you out. And I know, I'm being a little bit more reckless now because we're 10 videos in. And you know what? Why not have some fun with some money while we're here? I could take it extremely slow, but I hope, the devs will have more updates in the future, because there's a lot of people who are completing it, and so I hope the devs have more updates in the future so we can continue playing. Because I'm like, I really like this game. And I think right now, how far am I in me personally? Yeah, I'm 53 hours in right now. And a lot of people are finishing around 80 to 90 hours. If they go for that 1 billion ding ding item and the other 1 billion, I'm not gonna lie to you, I ain't doing that one. I might not. Maybe if in a future update, I'm not doing that. That's like such a long ask, and I wouldn't even know how to film that. Or I just leave my computer on for like 4 days. It would be funny if I bought one of them and it was just completely useless. Like, imagine you buy one of those, like the Ding Ding or whatever the other one is. Like, I mean, besides like the shiny point, like what like, does the shiny stay? I've been wondering that for like a couple days now. Does the shiny stay if you get it like shiny from like the what's his face? Where's my paintbrush? Where's my paintbrush #pro struggle in Pokemon Emerald guy? Please don't shoot me. Here we go. Yeah, you. Each hit has a very small chance to turn your team Pokemon that is in his evolutionary stage shiny. Okay, so if it becomes shiny, does it stay? Pillow-Swine and Lombre. Yo. Nothing upset me more. I think it was Pokemon Diamond. It might be Diamond because it was when I was facing Dialga. And you're facing Pillow-Swine. And I have the water starter. And he uses Ice Beam on me. I think there was a time in my childhood where I think I was stuck on the same route for like 5 to 6 days. And we were, you know, like when you're on like a road trip, so you're in the car for like what is probably longer than what anyone should really be in a car for, from Michigan to California. And you're playing Pokemon nonstop because that's all you got. There's no iPhone back then, so we don't got that Bluetooth capability. Like pre-Vanoss, pre-Super Mario Logan days. But I would play Pokemon in the car, and I kept getting stuck because Piloswine, like my party was dead, and I was in like the middle. I think it was the middle of the cave, and for some reason I had a bright idea to save it, and I was like, oh yeah, I could do this tomorrow, and I would keep trying. But I hated because whenever you black out or pass out, you start back the Pokemon Center instead of where your save spot was. And for how far back, it was like a 45-50 minutes of progression. And for some reason, when I was younger, I just had this thought concept that if I kept trying, it would work. It was essentially like Elden Ring almost. Like you just kept trying, dying, and after like death 2600 with a guy wearing a pot on his head and no armor at all, you got it. And that's exactly how it went for most of Pokemon Diamond. I did have the honor of playing Pokemon Black and Pokemon Black 2. I stayed on the path. But unfortunately for me, my copy, this is probably one of the saddest things I will ever have as a Pokemon fan, is that in 5th grade, while I was at a movie party where you were allowed to have your electronics for a day, someone stole it out of my DS, and it had all my Pokemon from all my whenever back when trading was still a thing, before Wonder Trade and everything. Wonder Trade was a thing, but I'm talking from your original saves from when you were 4 or 5. If you're around my age, I'm 24, so yeah, when I was around 4 or 5, all those Pokemon were gone, and I was devastated. Although, back to the waves, we're still getting pretty good progression. You guys gonna watch along with me, and honestly, this team's doing pretty good outside of, Magnium? I know I butchered that, I'm so sorry. I looked at that and I went, ooh, that's a toughie. It's been so long. Look, I'm not an average Pokemon player. I'm getting back into it. I'm getting back into it. But up until I think a couple months ago, when I started getting back into Pokemon, I had not played Pokemon since Pokemon Y, and that was 9 or 10 years. Now, it's really weird because I own this is a really weird one. I own all of the Nintendo copies of every game available digital, and I share it to my family. But I myself, I have never played any of them. And I don't know why. I don't know why. I feel like I get lost in the loop. After Pokemon Y, and when it started becoming super hyper realistic almost, kind of like the RPG, or what is it? Not Pokemon Arceus, because I've heard good things about it. I've been meaning to play Pokemon Arceus. But I think Pokemon Sword and Shield, for me, I feel like when I start it, I need a lot of time. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. Someone have invisible? Okay, yeah, we're good. I need a lot of time to finish that, because if I start it, I'm going to want to finish it in one sitting. And I know I have the DLC too, which is very sad to hear from me, is that yes, I have the DLC too. And I don't really know why I haven't played it yet. But yes, that's my thing with Pokemon. Although I actually replayed Emerald not too long ago. I replayed through all of Emerald while I was actually on break at work. Every day while I was at work, while I was saving up money for, when I come down to Japan, I was just every single day sitting there on break for my hour lunch, and I was just playing Pokemon Emerald. Although I beat it much faster than when I was a kid. And I think the one achievement I still have not gotten, and to this day, I think I want to try to get. I'll speed it up a bit, so we can move it a little bit faster. Gets the later waves. The one achievement I want is the mystery island. You know the island that you have to get a specific trigger for. That's just completely random and you can't reproduce it. I can't remember. Is it Deoxys? I think it might be. Because it was one of those things that when I was a kid, I had it once. And I went there. And then when I tried to reproduce it and go back, I couldn't figure it out. Didn't know that at the time. That was back... I found that out after I bought the big, you know, like at Scholastic book fairs, they have like the big, the guidebooks. I bought one of those and I found it out that way, and I was so sad. I think it might have been in the guidebook. It might have been that or a YouTube video. But back in the day, I was always too stubborn to look at YouTube. But also, YouTube videos didn't really exist for, the early time Pokemon for whenever you had a problem. Like in 2004, 2005, like when I was like 5 or 6, and you get stuck in a cave. Oh my goodness. Getting stuck in a cave without, max repels and an escape rope, I tell you, was one of the worst things I could have experienced. Now looking back at it, there was probably easier ways to escape. And I couldn't figure them out because I was 6. But when it came to those caves and you couldn't get out or you were just lost, like there were times where I got lost on the routes, like route I don't know, it was the route with in Pokemon Emerald, it's the route with the storm. And I think it's who is it? It's the big leafy sorry about that. It's the big leafy Pokemon. Big wings, gigantic leaves. He's on that route. And I got lost for hours on end. And as a 5-year-old, there's nothing I can do because you can't look it up. So you gotta wait until the big bro helps you. I totally use my brother to help me. Because sometimes, I'm telling you, sometimes I got stuck. And as like a 5-year-old, I just couldn't get past it. And there was nothing I could do to comprehend it either. Speaking of comprehension, Torkoal, how you doing back there, buddy? Bro's just hanging out. Honestly, I don't even think he's done anything. I could probably, I might switch him out. I'll switch him out. All right, we'll take you out. Who's gonna be next? Let's go, Pidgey. I want you to be 100. Can you go on mountain? Yes, you can. Double its range in the mountains. Okay, Pidgey! Reveals invisible enemies. Yes! Alright, Pidgeot! Come on in, buddy. How big is your range? Whoa! Somebody's got a big range. What's your time? 0.7 seconds with a 25% critical chance. I like it. And I like how it auto-set to invisible enemies, too. Was that in part of the 13.4 update? I hope. I will tell you, because now that we're later in the series, I feel like I can give it up and tell you guys. The second and third video, okay, of this series, the audio is completely off. And when I mean it's completely off, like, I faked the audio of that whole entire, like, hour-and-a-half video. Well, okay, the second one, I just took the audio from the first because I felt that the music was better, and I didn't have the attacking sounds on, that I felt like no one was going to notice. And in the third one, I spent, like, 6 hours trying to recreate the audio, and I couldn't. And the only way that the audio is somewhat correct is because from this microphone right here, I just happened to have it blasting from my computer at the time. And it picked it up ever so slightly. And I swear, I would have not known what I would have done if I didn't have audio. Because I was at the point where I put the team back into Pokepath, filmed, like, re-recorded that whole entire segment. Didn't use the new recording, but I took the sound from it. Like, I'd put the exact team back in and go from, like, wave 31 to 40 with that team. Put the video in Adobe Premiere Pro, and I took the sound of it, and I tried to match it, hoping that it would match. It did, like, 80% of the time. Although, I thought it was... Someone pointed it out, and I was like, dude, I tried so hard. Also, P.S., we haven't lost a heart yet. This is awesome. I feel like we might be able to get, put you there. Have you do something for now. Who is it? Wait, who's down here? Okay, so the top ones went. Who's at the top? Well, we had the birds up top. Raikou, Suicune, Entei in the middle. Regirock was the bottom with one. He was a Pokemon with 1 million. So would this be Regirock or No, wait, not Regirock. Registeel or Regice? Yo. Wait. There we go. Hi again. Or Regigigas. Yo, what if there was a chance the Pokemon down here, yeah, could be shiny? You know, cool. Now, I know the devs probably aren't watching at this point because, you know, they're probably working on new projects. Or if you're watching, hello, I'm sorry. I probably take up a lot of your guys' time. But if the Pokemon down here had a chance to be shiny and you get something special from it, like defeat like 60 shiny Pokemon and you get a new Pokemon. Woo, man, that Coke Plus has got me burping a bit. Oh, wait. You did damage. How do I know if you restore hearts? Oh, wait. I probably should have read the item for it. Attacks no longer restore hearts. The holder gains 50% damage. Oh, wait. That's actually pretty good. That's actually really good. Yo, Cranidos? 1 heart. Put that item on it. Woo! What would that cap it at, like 3,000 damage every 2 seconds? Wouldn't that be like Machamp, basically? I don't know. Alright, so I got 6 new Pokemon in here, and shoot, we're past wave 50 already. And that's all I see Excadrill doing. Ooh, I'm not gonna lie, I'm sore. That hurt. Yo, Excadrill, A1 since day one. See, I knew he had it in him. See, look, it wasn't just. I was just rooting for him, and I knew that it was that map. That map was just making him look bad. Sure. In the meantime, I still have 40 million. I'm gonna wait till we whatchamacallit, die to spend money. I'm gonna, like, when we die, I'm gonna completely switch the whole entire team around, like new team. And that's how we're gonna use money. Is that we're just gonna keep experimenting with all new Pokemon. Try to get the people in here who haven't had that chance. Snover, Dusclops. Okay, Dusclops seems to be the big health Pokemon. No armor, might I add. I spoke that into existence. Mamoswine, Snubble, Mamoswine. Oh yeah, I know. I keep trying to pronounce it like phonetically. I keep trying to pronounce it Japanese. Pillow-swine. Why did I think Pillow-swine was the last evolution? No, it was you. It was you. Or it might have been Pillow-swine when I kept getting... I don't know. It's been way too long. Although, recently, I probably am going to play Pokemon Diamond soon. Hint at a new project I'm coming up with. Actually, Pokemon Platinum. It's Pokemon Platinum. That project will probably take me a month or so to make, I think. I'm giving a good estimate ballpark of it. Although, if you are watching right now, hi. My name's Zook. If you're a returning watcher, hi. And also, I hope you're having a good day today. I like saying it a lot because, you know, genuinely, sometimes life is just poop. Like Taco Bell, put it in a blender, drink it, aftermath, poop. And sometimes watching YouTube is just a good way to relax. Can't say that for me though. I got classes in the middle. You know, I gotta say, having classes in the middle of the day from 1 to 5 is like the worst time slot known to man. Dusclops, how we doing with you? Okay, he's getting about halfway. Whoa, Beedrill's back? Anyways, so having class about from 1 to 5 every day, that's before, you know, homework and everything. It's gotta be the worst time slot to have class. I can't choose it, by the way. Worst time slot. Ooh. Ludicolo. Lombre. You know, there's probably a good chance that's wrong. But he looks like a pineapple, and I love it. Pineapples. I have a weird obsession with pineapples. You know, I once tried to make a pineapple. I once tried to make him with a pineapple. It was for one of my school projects back in the day, and I felt that I could make him with a pineapple, and I know I don't have a photo of it, but just imagine, like, you know, like those, like, the SpongeBob popsicles that you could buy, that, like, people always try to get it, like, the eyes right, that when you buy it and you open it, it's never right, and it looks like a monstrosity, but in a funny way. That's how mine look. Like, it's like one of those things that you saw on Facebook, and it was like one of those cakes that tried to, like, I don't know, replicate, like, Elsa from Frozen, and it was just, you look at it and you just go, yeah, you tried. I had one of those moments with that, and it was me using that pineapple, because I was still a big fan of Pokemon at the time, and even today, I gotta say, pineapple is like my number one go-to snack. I don't know why. Like, you ever have like that moment where you eat too much, like something acidic, and it just, like, it cuts you, like, the top of your mouth to your tongue, and you just keep eating it? For me, it was 3 things. 2 things. Pineapples and Captain Crunch. It was the Captain Crunch and Oops All Berries. Obama Snow. Oh, you got a lot of armor. I know. Sorry, I'm rambling. We got a ramble video. Yeah, because we gonna watch this while we have fun. All right, you going through? No, never mind. You got them. Okay. You know, I gotta say, with Dusclops and Mamoswine, I am very surprised we have not lost a heart yet. Like, extremely surprised. You get my good side, man? Parasect? Oh, you're okay. Paras stood more of a challenge than you. That's for sure. Route 3-2. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Once you activate, your run will be timed. There is no time limit. It's just for fun. Interesting. Sorry, I didn't see that before. Interesting. One day, I'm thinking, I'm still debating if I want to do it. I want to have a video where I try to do the hardcore, and I just take shots for every heart I lose. Like, I don't drink that often, but that would be like the most down south video I think I would ever make on YouTube. Numel, Dusclops. I wish they had like a little dictionary pronunciation thing, just right here, and I just click it, so I just knew how to pronounce it. Numel, Piloswine, Dusclops, Camerupt. See, like, in Japanese, it'd be Kameruputo, Dusclops, Numeru, Mamosuine. Like that. Wave 70. Yo. No lives lost. No love. Wait, who are you? Duscanor. Oh, that's right. You're the evolution of Dusclops. I always forget. I always used to see Dusclops, like, in the caves, and he would. Was it Dusclops or Duscanor? No, it wouldn't be Duscanor. It'd be Dusclops. No, wait. I'm thinking the wrong Pokemon. I'm thinking the evolution of Baltoy. Who does Baltoy evolve into? It was like the guaranteed Pokemon you saw in the cave. It was the evolution of Baltoy, and he was always like level 70. Like, that was always my first level 70 Pokemon. Yo, wait. Let me see this DPS distribution. Yo, I kind of feel bad for Ampharos. Ampharos? I kind of feel bad. He hasn't even, like, it's not that he's not doing damage. He just hasn't had any opportunity to do any damage. Gotta say, this is a problem I'm okay with having. This is nice. You know, I kind of feel like I'm just sitting here, hands in pockets, like a chill dude. 72? Mark 73? Look. Hear me out. We're getting that legendary today. We're getting there. And then maybe some more, because, you know, I want to make it a little easier in the next video. Wave completed. Okay, wave 74. Who are we facing this time? Any camera? Honestly, yeah, these two are, honestly, I gotta say, destroying the armor. And that's really surprising because he got damaged. Awesome. But outside of like him, there's no slowness or anything going on, which is what's wild, because I've mainly, my whole entire team up until this point has been slowness reliant on like Crasola. I think Crasola is the most used Pokemon besides, I mean, Ditto is Ditto, but like when Raichu came in, Raichu's been Raichu. Raichu's been A1 since day one, aka 3.0, or I mean 1.3. But you have just been there, no matter what. No, not you. Crasola, here I am throwing out love to the wrong Pokemon. While you are great, I lost my train of thought, and I was like, which Pokemon am I talking about again? Look, I stay up late to film sometimes because, you know, I want to get you guys out content while I'm also editing other content and homework and such. So, you know, I gotta space out my recording sessions, and so I don't burn myself out. Cause I mean, I think since December 7th. Hold up. Watch these guys real quick. Okay, cool. We're good. Since December 7th, I'm pretty sure I've had about 30 videos on this channel go out so far. Like, from the 7th until I think Christmas, or the 24th, I had a video every day. And then after that, I had a video every 48 hours. With an occasional one every third day, because I got sick. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm on, like, video 30. No way. There's no shot. Wait, hold on. We gonna lose a life? We actually lost a heart. I'm shocked. That's okay. We're still chilling. Going into wave 78. Boom. Any new ones? No. Okay, should I make any adjustments? Who could I adjust? Honestly, I could swap you two. Should I? Yeah, I can. I'm gonna swap you two. There we go. See, now we got some paralysis in the work. Good. How many videos have I done since December 7th? Because December 7th is when I started back, like, this channel full up. And I just kicked the door running. I mean, you know, it made the best videos, but it's still uploading. I count it. It's my heart that counts. Hey, you guys got him, right? Okay, cool. You guys got him? Nice. You see, he took 2 of the 3 out right before they almost got in. Honestly, yeah, they're all holding their weight, and this is awesome because I expected like one Pokemon, you know, to just be like not there, and no, they're all holding it well. This team layout's very odd considering I didn't even look up anything. I just picked some Pokemon, and they're all performing pretty equally, apart from you. But he stays. He gets a pass. All right. He's got other functions. Uh-oh. Oof. Okay, we might need to swap somebody out. I have an idea. After this wave. Okay. Greninja, can you go on land? Is the question. No. I want to use a new Pokemon. Where is it? Lileep? Where's Lileep? You. yes. I want you. I don't know why. But you... 100. Add unit. Hold up. Let me get you out. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? I lost you. No, you didn't. Yeah, you're right there. So, if I put you right here, right? Okay. Fossil Pokemon. If I took you out, right? Right? Well, you can hit invisible enemies. I kind of need you. What about Pidgeotto? You can all... Oh, you get double range in the mountains. Yeah, you guys cover this. I don't want to take you guys out. You guys are all doing so good. Let me see how it cooks for now. Let me before I get too hasty, we've only lost 5 hearts. Let me see how he's doing. 5,000. That's not what I'm... Buddy. You probably need the fossil stacking if I'm going to be honest. Oh boy. This is probably going to hurt. Oh, hold up. Hold up. Oh, is that Spiritomb? Okay. You didn't perform as much as I wanted, so I'm gonna take you out for now. I feel like you would go better if I used all of the fossil Pokemon together. One time I want to try that. I just want to put them all together. Greninja. I'm gonna go with Old Reliable right here. Because I still have 1, 2, 3, 4 Pokemon I have not used before. Okay. There we go. See, that's what I'm talking about. Wow, Greninja. Hey. Way to steal the show, buddy. Way to steal the show. Wow, okay. Never mind. Greninja, he was way too aggressive to be out there. Bro got out there and he's like, yeah, this is my chance. Welcome back. You know, I knew you were OP, but man, I was trying to save you until, like, you know, the last minute. See, look at that. 85. It does feel nice that we are going through this quite a tad easier. Kind of reminds me, you know, now that I'm getting into this nostalgic side of things, it kind of reminds me. Wait, I need to see your stats, Spiritomb. 28k health. Okay, you just 28k health. This is a very, very odd demographic of the Pokemon audience. But how many of you played Pokemon Ranger? Like, the comment, you know, if people are watching this, following you comment, any of you ever played Pokemon Ranger? This is very odd, but do you think Pokemon Ranger was... Because there was only a couple of them, do you think it is peak with Pokemon, or is it one of those games that's, like, not really remembered? Like, if you've emulated Pokemon or anything, do you put Pokemon Ranger on there? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Whew. Barely made that. Like, do people still mess with Pokemon Ranger? Is it still cool? I gotta say, Pokemon Ranger, I actually think was like the second game I played Pokemon wise. No, it was right after I played it right after Diamond. I remember getting Pokemon Ranger for Easter. It was 2007 or 2008. It was the Shadows of Ultima, I think, or it was like was it Guardian Signs or Shadows of Ultima? I think both, because I know that there's multiple. And I actually broke a DS once. Wait, you guys are... Uh-oh. 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 Okay. Okay, I need to make an adjustment and fast. This is not how I want to go. Ooh, I did not mean to start that. I should have probably... Okay, who can I put? Hold up, I need someone out fast. Ouch. My level. Come on. Get someone that can pick up the pacing fast. Yeah! You know, it had to happen eventually. Don't click off. I'll skip there. I'll skip there. Had to happen eventually. Before we do our time skip, let's add a couple new Pokemon. Let's add a couple new Pokemon, okay? Before we do our time skip. Because obviously I'm not gonna have y'all sit through all of it. Who I feel like we should get some water Pokemon. Let's show some water Pokemon some love. So we're gonna go in team, remove all. So I'm gonna choose my first two. No, I'm gonna choose 3, and everything beyond that is going to be either new or has not been used in a while. I gotta look at this, okay? You know, he got his chance, he shined, but what he did was just so impactful right out of the gate that I gotta put him back in. They gotta be. Oh, I can change him now that... Increase the damage of Ricochets by 15%. Yes, please. Okay. And then the last one that I'm going to choose is Sunflora. Y'all hear that? I don't know if you guys can hear that, but the wind right now, I'm under a blizzard effect. The wind is nuts right now. I'm going to put you right here. Okay. This I'm okay with. See those two right there? They worked that. Now we can start working. Okay. Let's go by... Who do we not use that much? Sunskip. What are you? Halves recharge time when in water. What's your range? I know I probably shouldn't have just... Damage is increased by 20... But yeah, but he doesn't have... Field terrain instead behaves as grass for the beholder. I don't get that one. Like... Does that mean I can put you on land? Am I reading that right? Yes. Okay. Okay. Cooking. Half recharge time when in water. Well, wait. Is the halving... No. Let me take you out. Deploy. Behaves as water for the beholder. So, can I put you right here and you behave as water? If I'm getting this right, that should be really, really good. Who else should we add before we skip? Sandile. During the current wave, each time this Pokemon, its damage increases by 3%. I trust you. I feel like increase recharge speed by 15%. Let's add you in. We gotta make this new team lineup. Okay, so you're gonna have to be right here. Next up, I need someone who's slowness. Who have I not used with slowness before? Ability. Slow Splash. Yeah, Dunsparce. I'm sorry, but you are staying as far away from my team as possible. Do you work? You right here. You right here. Okay, now we need someone that can hit invisible. Would that be Staraptor? No. What about Pidgeotto? Where are you at? I feel like I should put you back out here. Alphabetical. Pidgeot. Oh, I'm sorry. I have your evolution confused. Put you right there. That I feel like that's a great shout. Now we have 2 more slots. Maybe a grass. Someone that can go in grass. Someone that can definitely... We're gonna go by level. Who works well in grass? Your field. I need to check and make sure. Absol. Each attack on the same target causes additional damage. Give you. I want to see you cook, Absol. Whoa, you're gonna be cooking. One and last Pokemon. Who should be our last one, guys? I'm thinking Ferrothorn. I feel like the slowness. I need to utilize slowness a bit more. Awesome. Now, what if we switched? What if I switched you two? Definitely not. Okay. Alright, guys. I'll see you in a second. Hello. Hi. I'm back. Okay, so we're approaching wave 87 right now, and I had to make a couple of adjustments. The Sharkpedo thing was working for a bit, but because Comfy was only going at one Pokemon and the Sharkpedo, even though it was doing like 80, 90k a wave, it wasn't averaging out. The Pokemon were getting passed. We lost 4 hearts in like one wave, and so I immediately took out a couple of the Pokemon, and I reordered some of them. Wait, are you even hitting? What? You're just not... Am I doing that with one Pokemon not even hitting anything? Oh my goodness. I have one of them that's just straight chilling. What about you? Yes. Yeah. I just had one Pokemon that wasn't even doing anything. Shoot, I was sitting there having fun the whole entire time. Yeah, that one Pokemon was definitely not hitting anyone. His DPS was bugging out too. It had like 45 million bajillion numbers. Okay, wave 89. We are back where we lost all our hearts. Now I'm hoping that... So you are the new Pokemon that came in was Maractus? I hope I got that one right. Maractus came in, and yeah, I'm not gonna lie, he's shining. He is Excadrill shining. I had to take Excadrill out. My pride and joy, he got his moment. He got everything he needed out of life, and that was all my hopes and dreams are achieved for him. Wave 90. 10 more waves. Oh, we got the Porygon coming out too? Honestly, I think the Dusclops are worse than the Spirit Teams for me. I don't know why. Like, why I feel the Spirit Teams are even faster, and they're somehow, like, mentally speaking, I feel like the Dusclops is worse. I don't know why. Alright, new wave. Wave 91. Look, we got 9 waves. You know, I'm hoping, since this is ice, I'm hoping that it's Regice. Cinema moment. Honestly, these 3 being lined up right here, the burn into the slowness into this, awesome. And then when it comes down here, it has Greninja to greet. Well, Greninja doesn't reach, but if he could reach, if he could. Although, they're not getting that far anymore. Yeah, dude, those Greninjas, oh my gosh, those Greninjas are really. I'm a champ, too. He doesn't look like he's doing much, but he's doing a lot. I could have probably put that heart item back on him if I really wanted to, but I don't know. He's chilling as is. I am, however, going to save the last 15 million for the next video because we spent 35 mil. I might spend a little bit more. I might spend like 5 mil. Before you know, I got to stretch my neck. Before we get to the end of this video, I got to spend 5 mil. I got to spend it. With this lineup right now, it's actually not doing bad at all. Like, I mean, the Pidgeot, it's getting them all right out of the gate. These 3 right here are like my, this is the pride of this team. The Torkoal, the Ferrothorn, and the Maractus are like, yeah, 129k by the way. He's outdoing both Greninjas, which is what's nuts. I don't know, I guess I chose right. Wave 94. Yeah, they're not even getting past there either. Alright, who's next? No, not Route 32. Spirits, just Spiritombs. You know, Wait, was it Pokemon Diamond or Pokemon, or was it Pokemon Platinum? No, what was it? Soul Silver with Rotom and Spiritombs? He was like one of like the in-game legendaries. You know, I gotta say, I think the most I gotta throw my opinion out there for most overrated legendary, okay? Heatran. Whoa, Porygon Z's, whoa! Whoa there! Okay, I'm concerned. Oh, Delibirds, whoa, they're going by fast. I think I said something about that in like one of the like first videos. Like, they just sent like 100 Delibirds super duper fast. Yo, we got Milk Cake and Tauros. Oh. Okay, we might need to make some adjustments. Take that auto off. We need to do this wave by wave. Because that was a close one. Okay, I honestly feel like I could do this wave. This wave I feel like I can do. Spiritombs, yeah, I feel like these are good to do. These are okay. Yeah, these I feel like are okay. And I am gonna move the Greninja over here. Yeah, the Greninja comes over here. So anyone else that comes through, take the auto off. Wave 99. I don't know. See, I feel like these are easier to do. But see, no, the Greninja, I feel like I shouldn't keep you out here right now. Ooh, this is a tough one indeed. You guys have any armor? You at Dusknoir, you have armor. Okay. I feel like one of the Greninjas should come out. I'm gonna take the Ditto out. This could be a make or break for this team. I'm gonna take the Ditto out, right? And I'm gonna put in Primeape for the sole purpose of breaking that Dusknoir. That's like his whole entire purpose of life is just that Dusknoir. Wait, what's your DPS? 37, 29. 29. I feel like... Is there a slowness I could use? Shuckle. Are you mountain? You are mountain. Okay, we'll take you out. I feel like this is the call. Shuckle, where are you at, buddy? Look, this is a bold move I'm making right now. No. Acrosola. Oh, reliable. Because I know that, yeah, you will hit. I'm confident. I'm not confident. Where's Pidgeotto? Pidgeot. That is so embarrassing. That is so embarrassing, and I have to time jump because of that. That is so embarrassing. I'll see you guys in a moment. Alright guys, we're back. It's wave 97. Of course I didn't want to make you wait through all of that. I skipped all the bad stuff for you. We're using literally the exact same team because I doomed myself last time. Last time, I lost because it was my fault. So... what better way to make it up to myself than to use the exact same team, the exact same layout, and the exact same Pokemon, and not mess it up this time? Because honestly, I felt like I had that. I definitely would say I had that up until I took Pidgeot out. And when I took Pidgeot out, I forgot about the invisibility. I did not have that. That is for sure. Did not have it. See, I'm telling you, these three right here, it doesn't look like they're doing much, but on paper, they're doing much. They're doing a lot. On paper, they're doing a lot more than what it looks like. Wave 99. Here we go. All right. See, now that they're all revealed, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move you over here. You are going to go over here. You are going to go right here. REGICE. REGICE. You only have 198,000 HP. I'm going to try the same method as last time. No shot this works. No shot this works. Let's take it nice and slow. 1 HP. Oh, he's armor. I see. I see. So you're armor, huh? How much are we realistically doing here? 145? 140? 130? 118? No way. No way. Oh, we're not far off. Well, hold up now. We're not far off. I think we can do this. So here's what we're going to do. Move you. Move you. Then you. You're going to get moved right here. Continue that burn. You're going to get moved again right here. Because you got to trust the process, obviously. And then move you down here. Simple as that. Move you right here. That should be a money shot. That was in fact not a money shot. Okay. Maybe where's Primate? This is like prime Primate section territory. Primate, come on out. What if I just had like dual Primates? Damage, causing half damage. Check battles by 100. No, I know, you're already coming back out. There you are. Armor breaking team. Where's my armor breakers at? Ability. Oh yeah, where's armor breaking? Armor break. Primate. Move. Pidgeot. Armor break. Lucha. Primate. Okay, this should work. This should work out. Yeah, I'm liking it. See, he should get hit when he gets hit right here. Bang. And then this should take him down. 29,000. What can I improve on with this? Well, first, I gotta get you up. Gotta get those working numbers up. Then I have to have you follow. Okay, I know what's going on. I know what's going on. I didn't burn him. That's the difference. $14,000. Yeah, he's getting low. So we need to put you here. You here. No. You here. You here. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. This should be it. We should be money. See, he gets taken out right here. Brings it down. You get slowed. Then we move him up here. The burn should get out, go away right about here. Yep. Yep. Okay. Then he gets hit again. 70. Then we put you down here. You right here. 11K! Oh! No. We gotta do this. I'm greedy. I'm greedy. Look. It's too close to not continue using them. Okay. I need to do this right. This should be the meta right here. If not, this will be my last try going, and then I'll switch it up. I know. It's just I'm trying to get it without completely redoing the team around. Move you up here, you down here. Okay. Then after you pass that midsection, you go through here, to you, over here, you, over here. Okay. Let's make renovations. Renovations. Take you out, okay? We need a... It's calling his name. I need you here. Right in that corner. Like... Yeah, right in that corner. Telling you. Let him cook. I forgot to cook. Forgot. The champ, you're supposed to be right over here. Forgot to cook. Didn't cook. It will cook next wave. Somehow it almost did. I'm surprised. Put you right here. You shoot. You do some extra damage. Move you back here. Then move you down here. He gets hit with burn a second time. He gets lobbed. 3. I knew it. Woo! Look at that. That's REGICE, guys. Okay, so that means we're collecting the Infinity Stones. We have 6 maps completed. We are now on the final 3 maps. And ladies and gentlemen, next video, depending on the viewage of this one, I'll do 2 maps. Look, you promised me I get 10 likes on this video. Just 10. That's all I'm asking. Just 10. And I'll do 2 maps. Alright guys, my name's Ziggurat. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video of me rambling and just playing, having fun with me. As usual, take care. Peace.